Good morning, everyone. We got a lot to report today. Unfortunately, there was some horrible shit that went down over at this festival, Travis Scott's festival, Astroworld in Houston. We're going to cover this. We're going to get right to it. We are live, this broadcast. If you watch on the playback, stay with us. Just give me 20 seconds just to hit a promo, just so we can get people, notified through YouTube and get some more people in this audience. Hit the thumbs up button, and we're going to dig deep into this story as we do here at the Delz Show. Let's go.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, kid. Mr. R.I.P. himself, Low Soul, case you ain't know so, rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
So, Astroworld, we've been talking about it. This is a festival. Travis Scott, we love Travis Scott, right? Thank you, him. I actually am feeling exactly the same, but not as bad as last night, just because it was the end of the night. So we're going to check out the reports courtesy of ABC 13, and we're going to dig through this. I need you guys right away to know if you can hear the audio from this video by hitting 1, 2, 3 in the chat. This way we can make sure to get it right. I want to make sure that this is loud and clear for my peeps, all right, for the fam. So make sure that you guys let me know this so that you guys could hear everything that's going down with this as soon as I press play, which we are about to do right effing now.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Erica Simon. Thank you so much for joining us.
And I'm Jeff Ealing. The investigation really is now just beginning this morning, but we do know that 8 people have died and more than 20 people had to be taken to the hospital. 11 of those people had CPR in progress as they were being taken to the hospital. Sky did catch that long line of ambulances.
Wow. That's a lot of people. It said it's a little choppy, the audio. It's a little choppy. We hear. Okay. Do I need to let me run it back? Maybe the audio is too low or too high, maybe. I want to make sure y'all can hear this, because that's going to suck if y'all can't hear this. Let's run it back a little.
Just beginning this morning, but we do know that 8 people have died and more than 20 people had to be taken to the hospital. 11 of those people had CPR in progress as they were being taken to the hospital. Sky did catch that long line of ambulances last night as things are trying to wrap up at the concert. Right now, we know authorities are still working to identify the victims who died at that scene. And we're going through video at this point to figure out exactly what happened. Authorities say that they are still trying to determine what went wrong. We have team coverage of the situation, trying to get answers this morning. And we're going to start with Eyewitness News reporter Pooja Lodia. Good morning, Pooja.
Sheesh.
Good morning to you, Jeff. As we speak, police are pouring through video evidence and interviewing witnesses, trying to figure out what happened here. They say at this point, they don't know whether criminal charges could be filed or even what caused this sudden surge to the stage. We do know that these victims are extremely young. In fact, County Judge Lena Hidalgo says one of the people injured is as young as 10 years old.
God damn. 10? 10 years old? Could you imagine losing your kid? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, what the F people got their 10-year-olds at a Travis Scott show? I'm sorry. You could get pissed off at me, but no 10-year-old, I have a 10-year-old. She ain't listening to no effing Travis Scott. She ain't listening to no damn Travis Scott, my kid. You know? Listen, if you got your kids listening to Travis Scott, that's fine. But just think in mind, if you got especially a daughter, You know what he rapping about. Don't be shocked when she's 15 years old, 14 years old, saying, I'm pregnant or something like that, you know? He told all Travis talking about is boning and all types of shit, which who don't like to, but I'm saying there's no business for a 10-year-old to be there, for Christ's sakes.
Take a look around me. You'll see it is dark out here right now. There are signs all around NRG Park saying that Astroworld Music Festival is canceled for the rest of the weekend. The numbers here, of course, are just stunning. We are talking about 8 people dead, 23 people who had to be taken to the hospital, 300 patients were actually treated by medics right here at the park. And out of those transported to the hospital, 11 of them had to have CPR performed on them on the way. Houston police say that they did have a lot of security here. Houston police actually had 367 officers assigned to this huge event. There were an additional 241 security officers also hired here.
The thing is, you could have all the security in the world. When you have people going to the stages, like on some crazy groupie shit, trying to get over there, there's no stopping that shit. How much security? You're going to need a freaking army of security. Let me know if you guys are able to hear the audio on the video too, please. Because that's important, especially on the playback. Are you guys able to hear the audio on this video? Let me know. And hit the thumbs up button right now. It takes 1 second to. So Astroworld is this festival that Travis Scott put together in Houston. I see some footage of him playing baseball. It was pretty funny, this meme. I'll try to find that meme on another show, because this is kind of a serious topic. I don't want to really be joking around right now on this shit. But I do got to keep it 100 with certain things. And I will say it's fucked up, man, having a 10-year-old up in there, man, like that. Astroworld, they shouldn't allow 10-year-olds to be in this kind of environment, to be honest with you. That's a little crazy.
Privately, we know that this whole thing started just after 9 p.m. A huge crowd started to surge toward the stage as festival founder Travis Scott was joined on stage by rapper Drake in a surprise appearance.
At approximately 9 o'clock, 9:15, the crowd began to compress towards the front of the stage, okay? And that caused some panic, and it started causing some injuries. People began to fall out, become unconscious, and it created additional panic.
And investigators are really describing a very chaotic scene. Police officers were even on golf carts trying to get through this crowd because there were just so many people. We're talking about 50,000 people here attending this festival. We are still waiting for another update from police here on scene as their investigation here continues. We've also heard from Live Nation, which was promoting this event. We're told that we will be getting more information from them soon, because still a lot of questions here that are unanswered, and a lot of parents also who are wanting those answers. People are waking up this morning finding out just how tragic this event was. Reporting live, Pooja Lodia, ABC 13 Eyewitness
Thanks,
News.
Pooja.
Pooja, thank you. We continue our team coverage. Obviously, a lot of people getting separated in that incredible chaos that took place at this concert.
Yeah, so a reunification center has been set up to help out families. That is where we find our Shelly Childers. She spoke with some people and joins us there now live. Shelly, that's kind of serving as the hub as people are waking up and realizing maybe their teen child was at a friend's house, spent the night at the concert, don't know if they're okay this morning, but this is a good spot to try to reset and hopefully.
Yo, hit that damn thumbs up button, please, for the love of God. I mean, that's the least you can do. It takes 2 seconds to do. And make sure to subscribe if you're new. And this video is definitely going to be demonetized. So if you enjoyed the show, whether it's live or on the playback, send them donations. You see right there in the corner up top, send them donations. Because they damn what did that shit to me on that other video I did on Alpo, which sucked. But what are we going to do? I got to do these. We got to cover this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood writes on, why do people need to get so close to the artists when they're on stage trying to perform? Takes away everything. Now lives are lost. Yes. I mean, Jesus, you need to be on the effing stage. Just chill and watch the show. Sit back, relax, drink your drink, and watch the shit. People are just so fanboy crazy, fangirl crazy, like they want to touch these people, these performers. Like, oh, I gotta touch him. I never understood that shit with these fans. Just to touch their arm or something. For people that are just walking here, reportedly 8 or more have been killed from a trampling over at Travis Scott festival called Astroworld. For people that are just walking in on this broadcast right here live, make sure y'all subscribe, and we're gonna get more into digging into this thing. There was a guy in there. Oh God. Well, listen, if you're gonna F around with that shit, you don't. I never understood that. Like when people go and they get stuff at a concert, you don't know who these people are that are doing it. It's not like homeboy down the block. Oh yeah, he got the good shit. You're risking your life just to feel wavy, extra wavy. Come on, let's use our brains a little bit, people. You know, let's use our effing brains a little bit. Who the hell just gonna go buy some shit from a stranger that's gonna get you loopy? That's stupidity, man. I can't even feel bad for people like that. I'm sorry. I know people are gonna be pissed at me saying that. But why would you buy some shit like, from a stranger? And I'm not endorsing it at all. I'm not saying, just go around the corner and do it instead. But what I'm saying is use your effing brain, man. You can't be that effing stupid.
You get some answers.
Yeah, exactly. Very well said there, Erica. We're at 8686 Kirby. This is the Wyndham Hotel right off of Kirby and 610, down the street from NRG. So a very appropriate meeting location. And really what this reunification center has become over the course of the morning is a place for families to come and speak with police to get information. So we have watched several families come in and out speaking to get information with police. We did just learn that a family that our photographer met earlier this morning, a few hours ago, they were immediately told, go to Ben Taub Hospital. We just learned that family got to Ben Taub a short time ago, and we're told there that their loved one was one of the 8 deceased. So unfortunately, families is still finding out hours later that their loved one who did not come home from this event died at the event. We did speak with a father and son who, like so many of these fans, flew in from out of town, so excited to see Travis Scott. Here's what this father described to us over a Zoom interview, what he witnessed and felt as he was in the crowd himself.
People started pulling people over the railing to escape being suffocated, being smashed. And then there were probably couple 24 people that were pulled over, and then about 4 of them were being administered CPR by paramedics. However, it took them a while to get to them because the crowds were actually trampling them.
So the father there kind of giving you a really good visual of the chaos that was happening. This was a concert that was loud. It was huge. It was 50,000 plus people in an outdoor setting. It was dark, lights were everywhere. And so you can imagine the chaos of these concert goers and these medics trying to get through those thousands and thousands of people to get to the bodies on the ground that needed that medical attention. So this father, I think, painted a really good visual for us to understand kind of what happened and what first responders were up against, trying to get to the people that needed that help. Again, this is the reunification center behind me, 8686 Kirby. We're at Kirby and 610. And really what this has become is a place where families...
Let me entertain this right here. Manny Martin says, This is the venue's fault, hands down, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think it's the venue's fault for this going down like that? Did they not have enough security? Were you there? Do you know someone that was there? If you know someone that was there, please share this video with them, because I want this comment section on the playback to be lit where we get some information, some intel on this. Did they not hire enough security? Now, Live Nation is no small fries right here. What I mean by that, for people that don't know what the F I'm talking about, is they are one of the biggest promotion companies when it comes to concerts. It's Live Nation. So this isn't like, you know, some like little rinky-dink shit right here put together by, you know, Travis and his crew. This is Live Nation. Keep this in mind. Let's stay focused on that too. Travis people not hiring enough security or not putting enough rules on the venue. What's up, Shannon? They keep adding people because security is never enough. Listen, I went to a 4-day festival 2 months ago. This shit called the Blue Ridge Rock Festival in North Carolina, in Virginia. They had rock bands, metal bands, hip hop there. It was freaking like Woodstock. There was I think there was actually more people there than at the Travis shit. It was in the middle of nowhere, bro. It was like some Woodstock shit. No trampling, nothing. Was this place overbooked? That's really the question. Was there not enough room for everyone in there, where it got to the point where people were getting trampled too, is another question we got to ask and we got to figure out. You know, Lace Life says, is this over sneakers or what? You know your name, Lace Life. That's all you're thinking about, sneakers. Now, this is just, it looks like the case of people just so much fandom going on, fanboy activity, fangirl activity, where people just wanted to reach out and just, they needed to be as close as they could to the stage where they could literally smell these mother effers, touch them, instead of just sitting back and watching the show. Yo, people be loving Travis Scott, there's like levels to the shit. It's crazy. I mean, I like Travis Scott's music, but I don't need to be in the front for Travis Scott. I'm gonna be real with you. Now, I don't want to be all the way in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be far away from the stage, because I refuse to watch a show where I'm like far away. I'd rather just not watch the shit at all. But I don't need to be all the way up in that shit like that.
Police can come and speak with police and investigators to get information about how to find their loved one who has not come home. As Pooja mentioned, dozens of people were sent to the hospital, hundreds more treated for injuries. And so it is very likely that there are still a lot of people who have not made it home from this event last night. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
And I have a funny feeling that we're going to hear about more. More to come. God damn, what the fuck is that? Excuse my language. Excuse me. So it says the worst of the incident began at 9:15 p.m. when the crowd of approximately 50,000 concertgoers began to move forward to the front of the stage, according to the Houston Fire Chief, Samuel Pina. The crowd began to compress toward the front of the stage, and people began to panic. God. Okay, so here is some footage here now. I may have to mute this shit. I apologize, but you already know with YouTube, they so effing anal with stuff. Pause.
Nobody
oh, no, we're good.
To dream of this, but we're here, and I think it's very important that none of us speculate. Nobody has all the answers tonight.
Now at 5.
What is that goofy ass music they got playing in the background? I just wanted to pause it so we get an idea of what we see on the like. So there's the vendors right there. We see the ambulances, of course. little tunnel thing over there. I'm just trying to get an idea of what the
5 a.m. We are
atmosphere looked
following
like.
some big breaking news at AstroWorld Fest. 8 people were killed when chaos unfolded near the stage. We're live with every angle of this evolving situation. Good morning, everybody. I'm Erica Simon. Thank you for joining us this Saturday morning.
Erica.
We're on early, as I said, to bring you that
Erica.
tragic news we've been following since 10 last night.
It's just a terrible, terrible night and something awful to have happen. I'm Jeff Ealing. The investigation really is just beginning this morning. Here's what we know. 8 people have died and more than 20 other people had to be taken to the hospital. Sky 13 capturing video of the long line of ambulances last night as things were wrapping up. We do know that authorities are working to try to identify these victims, and they are going through video to figure out exactly what took place out there. How did this happen? We have team coverage of the situation, trying to get some answers for you this morning, and we're going to start with Eyewitness News reporter Pooja Lodia. Good morning, Pooja.
Oh, we watched this
morning to
Pooja
you.
broad
You know,
already.
so many people are just
Okay, they recycling shit. This is what news does, you know. Is this different? No, that's the one we just clicked. They reposted the video so they can get it. Who's this guy right here? Oh, this is the chief. Okay, let's see what Chief got to say.
Us now is Houston Fire Chief Samuel Peña. Chief, thank you for your time this morning. I know it is a busy and sad morning there in Houston. You are in your car because you just left the reunification facility, and it must have been such a chaotic scene when your crews arrived and started reaching the victims. What was that like?
So the incident actually occurred.
Yo, this is that hype beast shit right there. See, this is what hype beasts do, bro.
Your car because you just left the reunification facility.
Normal people don't do this type of shit. This is hype beast activity right here. I'm sorry. You are an effing hype beast. Oh my god! Oh, I gotta run. What is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all crazy, man. Relax. Whatever happened to being just like being calm and collective and not being like a damn sheep? This is what sheep do. They don't they follow and do that shit, man. You'll never see me at a concert doing no shit like that, B. I'm gonna be walking. I'm gonna walk maybe slower than usual. I'm not gonna be running like a freaking herb.
And it must have been such a chaotic scene when your crews arrived and started
That
reaching
fat kid on the ground. At least someone picked his ass up.
the victims.
There
What
you
was
go.
that like?
So the incident actually occurred when we determined it was a mass casualty incident. It occurred around 9:30 Central Time, and the venue organizer had its own security. They had their own medical component on scene. They actually had a type of field hospital that was set up there ahead of time. As soon as the crowd began to surge, as soon as those people began to be trapped, essentially up at the front, and they began to be trampled, and they actually had people falling out and passing out. They quickly overwhelmed those medical resources.
Thank goodness you were there. What challenges did the crews face getting to those victims through the crowd?
Look, it was difficult to disperse the crowd. It was difficult to reach those patients. They were describing the music was still playing, and patients were being essentially, trampled in some instances. So,
Yo, imagine you being trampled to death. Like, think about this. Yo, what up, bro? What's up to everyone in the chat, man? I see you all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It takes 1 second. If you don't, I hope you get diarrhea for 3 weeks. It takes 1 second. Just do it. Yo, can you imagine taking your last breath while Travis is on the stage and your shit's getting stomped on and people just walking all over you like an effing rug? That's crazy, bro. I ain't going out like that, man. I ain't going out like that. That's crazy, bro. Y'all gotta chill out, man. God. You know, Travis just like y'all, except of course he's talented, he can make music. He still takes a dump in the morning like you. He still showers. I hope y'all shower. I hope he showers. I mean, he's just an effing human, for Christ's sakes. Y'all don't need to touch him, like smell him. I don't understand why people got to trample to see him. I can understand people trampling to get out. Like some crazy thing goes on where like it's dangerous and people are trying to run out. I understand that because you're trying to run for your safety, but you're running toward him. That's weird, bro. Y'all some weird motherfuckers out here.
So it was a very chaotic scene. We ended up transporting about 23 patients. 11 of those were in critical condition. Crews were doing CPR en route to the hospitals for those patients, and tragically, 8 individuals, eight kids, really, because the transports range from age 10 all the way up to the mid to late 20s. Tragically, 8 of them lost their lives, and it may be more, because that's what we have at this point. But there were several that were in critical condition when we transported them to the hospital. Look, in my 27 years, I have never experienced this type of mass casualty.
I mean, and that really says something. 27 years, and this is the worst you've seen. Houston Fire Chief Samuel Peña, thank you so much for joining us here on GMA, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you all. Stay safe.
All right.
I feel bad for that guy, man. I mean, I feel bad for the victims, but can you imagine having to see all that shit? Look at this now. This is when the spazzes, the groupies go crazy. Look at these groupies. Oh, I gotta run. Oh my God, my man jumped over the freaking bus or something. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? I don't know not one person that would do this shit in my life. Thank God. If I spot anyone in this video, I know I will never call them again. Delete my number, because you're a herb. Look, he got snuffed. Good. Fuck out of here, you hype beasts. Look at them all running. She like, I ain't running. F this shit. Why y'all running? I don't even know if I was that. Look, they got horses now. I feel bad for the horses. What the hell are you gonna do with on a horse? What a horse can say, no, you gotta stop right here. What do you do? Look at these jamokes. Oh my God, y'all are dumb as shit. He just pushing people. Put money on it. He gonna get sued too. This is how America works. But I mean, he got no right to be pushing the person too, if you think about it. He don't get paid enough to be doing all that extra shit, man. You can't stop all these people. Look, he just shoved that dude on. This is crazy. These guys are goofs. We just witnessed about 200 to 300, maybe 1,000 goofs running through security. What a bunch of goofs. I want to watch that again. Look at the goofs. Let me ask y'all a question. Be honest. Would you be running right now? Would you be one of these goofs running? Motherfucker broke out a horse. What are you going to do? That poor horse. Someone call Peter. What the hell are you going to do with a horse, on a horse? Get off your horse, you jamoke. What a joke. Look at that goof. Damn, they knocked down the metal detectors. And this is in Houston. You know, they be taking them burners to Wally World. They be taking the street sweepers to Wally. They be walking around. Look at these jerks. These cops. This is a cop out, like, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to handle it, so they get on their horses. Man, put your horse, saddle your horse on I don't know the right terminology. I'm an East Coast guy. Put the horse somewhere and go handle the shit a different way. Put some car barricade. I don't know. I don't know how to do this shit. But what the fuck are you gonna do with a horse? What are you gonna do with a horse? Horse is probably scared to shit. Maybe they should get the horses just take a shit all over the floor, and then they can all just slip on their asses. So they're walking into the event. They're not running out of the event. They're going to the event. That's what they're reporting with this. This isn't them leaving the event. This is them going to the event. Watch crowds overtake security checkpoint. I want to see that again. Look at that dude. He caught that dude nice on the camera. Kudos to whoever filmed this. Once again, the full article is in the description. We got to give credit where credit is due. You know, we using this fair use. Link in the description. It's at the bottom if you want to check out this whole article. As a man of the press, I can be using this. This is press. And I'm not going to show any of the other stuff, the graphic stuff. Y'all can do that on your own if you want to see it. It's horrible. I've seen some of it already on Twitter this morning. Bring in the horses. Stupid. Look at dude in the yellow laughing. You see him? He's like, this. Look at these idiots, man. These guys are dumb as shit, bro. Just to get through the security checkpoint. To go to the show? Oh, you see her trying to trip? Yo, peep that. You see the lady on. Hold on. Yo, if she did that, that woman is mean. Can I slow this shit down? No. Did y'all peep the woman in the blue jacket try to trip the dude? Watch, comes up right now, I think. Right here. Bloop! Yo, that woman is mean. That's concrete. Gold says lots of people left when the horses came up on them. Shit. Yeah, that's what happened, bro. So there was trampling going on. That's why I'm saying the concert been effed up before the thing even started, Ham. I've never been to a concert on time. For real, bro. You know they never on time, so why you got to be the first ones to be there? I bet you this is, the first ones to get there. What did Shannon said? When there's no structure to event like this, chaos happens. Yeah. 100%. Yo, you know what? I was thinking about that with the whole Puff situation back in the days. That was at like a little gymnasium, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. Probably part of her training. If everything went crazy, right? I can't believe Shorty really tried to trip the dude on the concrete floor. Peep Shorty in the blue on the right-hand corner. Look at her. She go and try to trip him. Watch. You'll see. Camera's going to pan back. Look on the right-hand corner. Bloop. Homeboy in the orange could have caught a bad one. He may not even know until right now. Watch the guy in the orange with the red shoes. And the security with the blue jacket. Oh, she tried multiple people. Some white dude with shorts. This guy with a little fanny bag. What the fuck? Who wears some kind of bag? Oh, he got shoved. Yo, he got it bad. She got the goofy white guy with the blue bag shoved right there. And then watch this. He gets up. And then the roop. Damn. These guys, man, are wild, man. And then now the camera's going to pan to the left. It's going to pan back to the right. Check out the dude with the orange sweatshirt and the is he wearing Yeezys? Tell me he ain't wearing Red Octobers. I can't tell. He said, yo, take my phone. I want to shove some people. Oh, shit. He slammed that boy to the ground fast. Look at that. Hold on, man. I wish we could slow this thing down. Watch him. Yo, here, take my phone. Bow! What kind of security is this, man? You guys give security people a bad name, man. Yeah, I think you're right, Pans. I think these were people that didn't have tickets, right? Disorganized, man. I tell you, man, they should have hired, if they wanted some organization, you know who they should have hired? I said it once, I'll say it again. They should have hired Chick-fil-A. Because there's nothing more organized than Chick-fil-A going on that line. The line could be from here to China, and it's so organized. This is just craziness. I don't think, though, that this checkpoint was to get to, like, they just didn't have tickets. I have a funny feeling that this is a checkpoint to get to a different area of the show. Maybe you needed to have a special wristband to get in there, you know? Today is my boy. Oh, yo, happy birthday to the one and only Killer Mom, man. A regular on the show. Gonna be play promo. Let's turn up for Killer Mom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stop it. Oh, watch how I do. Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Killer Mom. Happy birthday, man. Killer Mom, man, I hope that your birthday party later, I hope people aren't going to be like this attending, you know. Just walk to the, look, my man doing climbing off of freaking buses. This is ridiculous, man. These are the same people that are running for the sneakers and acting like a bunch of idiots. And you know what it is? Oh, they're running, so let me run too. Bunch of sheepism. I don't even know if that's an effing word. I just made that shit up. Sheepism. Like, whatever happened to just being your own individual and not doing what everyone else is doing? Because that's what this is. Oh, whoa. The girl in the pink is like purple, pink hair. She's like, fuck this, man. I ain't running. Bring in the horses. The horses is stupid. That's these guys. They like, yo, I'm not dealing with this shit. Just peep the security, though. Bang! That guy. Now watch. The shorty gonna trip him now in the blue in the corner. Bloop. They just having fun at this point, shoving people. Oh, he caught it in the throat. You seen that? Watch dude right here. I'm definitely getting it. There's no way ads will be running. Look at him. Look at dude in the black, white shirt. Bang! Take my phone. Boom! That's a big dude right there. Boom! See, that would be me. You see dude right there with the blue hat and the yellow shirt? That'd be me. If I was working security, I ain't doing all that extra shit. I mean, let's be real. You know that this is all on camera? They're gonna sue the shit out of them. Yeah, I think that was metal detectors. Excuse me, I still got a bad cold. Isn't sheepism basically what happens to the mainstream sneaker community? You getting left field with this shit, but I'm saying not everyone in the sneaker community is doing this kind of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see me running around doing this type of shit. But you do see this in the sneaker community, Quad. You see that when the people be running into the malls like a bunch of jamokes. Doing all kinds of stupid shit. Oh, that guy got hurt, I think. Look at him. He's got an escort. The old man, I said that would be me sitting on the side. Pay attention to dude with the yellow shirt and the little. He need a bigger Scully. His Scully looked like a yarmulke, for Christ's sake, so small. Look, watch the dude. He looked like he got injured. See? She's getting escorted by the tripper. The girl in the corner that be tripping people. Oh, no, that wasn't the tripper. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this guy just standing there. He went to the security guy, walked over to the metal detector. And I understand he's just trying to do his job. But then it becomes WWE. This reminds me of American Gladiators from back in the day where you had to, like, you know, like stop people or do all this type of stuff. Like, him shoving people ain't helping. That's not helping. I feel bad for the horses. I'm an animal lover. I know some of y'all laugh at the animal lover people. I'm like, what are you gonna do with the horse over there? Look at that guy, bang! See this dude right here? I predict he will get in trouble. Is he wearing Yeezys? And Shorty in the blue shirt that keeps tripping people, because she trips a bunch of people. Bloop. One that was like the second person. Oh, they're squaring off this guy. He's trying to square off with big dude. But look, you got to play devil's advocate. People are going to say too, well, look, if you follow the rules, you wouldn't get tripped and pushed and all of that stuff. You guys don't want to follow effing rules, right? You want to go and do some stupid shit, right? This is we gotta lower that. We can't be having the music playing, unfortunately. This is Drizzy and Travis. That shit look lit, man. Look at the fire in there. I look fire, bro. Stage look crazy. Looks like somewhere I would like to be. Believe it or not. I mean, look at that. That looks dope. Now, do we need to be right on the stage? Like, sit your ass down. Look like a good ass time. Pyro. I love when I see some pyro at a show. Them flames and all that. Pop, 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 pop. Love that shit. Look at that. Look at that stage. That stage is crazy. But the way people act is embarrassing, Gold. People just can't. I mean, it looked like a nice time, right? Like right now, you're like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, this looks like a dope ass event. Look. See, shout out to the people that are just sitting there like this with their phone like this. That's what you're supposed to do at a concert, man. You don't need to, I need to touch Drake. I need to touch Travis. I need to jump over the guardrail. Like fucking weirdos. Let me see if I got ads running yet. Weird, man. Hit the thumbs up button if you're loving the show. Yep. Send some donations if you would, please. Got the donations up top. And then also the super chat. And if you watch on the playback, please do so, especially if you don't see no ads running. And I'll continue to cover more of this type of content because I know y'all enjoy it. Graves, you asking questions I don't know the answer to. That's why I'm about to get up out of here. Well, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Once again, man, stop being a damn freaking groupie. Like, really. Don't be a damn groupie. This is unbelievable. People shouldn't have lost their lives to this event. Like, that's the truth of the matter. Is like, people shouldn't have lost their lives to this event. Don't be an effing groupie. Just go to the show and have some damn fun. You know? God. This guy right here. This guy. Shit. He got caught up in the vortex, he says. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, please. I'm looking. Let's get the likes up. Let's get to at least over 100. Let's get the likes up, please. And that's really it, man. My thoughts and prayers go out to, you know, everyone that got hurt at the show, everyone that fell victim, no pun intended. Shit, man. Yo, stop bringing your little kids to no concerts. That shit is dangerous, man. Don't bring kids to concerts like that. You can't find a babysitter, stay the F home. Fuck. It's crazy, though. But, you know, that's just what you got to think in mind. When you go to these shows, these festivals, there's a risk this is going to happen. So when you go to a festival, keep in mind this could happen at the festival. When you go anywhere that has a lot of people, this could happen. So be ready if that happens. Just don't be in there like, oh, nah, you could be but you also have to be prepared for things to go down when you go to these things. Be prepared, know where to go. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know if I bust a hard right over here and then go here, I'm gonna be straight. You always need to know your surroundings. You know, you can't just be going out there like a freaking, just like, oh, whatever, I'm here, I'm safe, everything's great. You're around tons of people. You know, exactly. You're around so many people. Like when I went to this festival, Blue Ridge Rock Festival, right? It was huge. There were so many people there. I'm talking so many people there. They had about 50,000 people a night there. It was a 4-day show, bro. 4-day show. Let me show you guys, just so you get an idea. I knew what I was doing the whole time. I also had a little bit of special treatment. I'm not going to lie. So is it fair for me to say this? Maybe not, right? Because of that. But when I went in there, I had my mind set where if shit hits the fan, you know what you need to do. You know? See, I'm at this. I'm on the side of the stage. You know, I'm backstage chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different with me, but you see the crowd? I mean, it could go down just like that, and I know that.
It's crazy. It's about to go down, man.
Like you gotta be prepared for the worst when you go to these things. You can't just go to an event thinking that shit may hit the fan. We've seen other horrible stuff happen at shows. So have a game plan when you go to these things, man. Have a game plan when you go to these concerts. You got to have a game plan. And I really want to hear what your opinions are if you're watching on the playback. Definitely. I really would love to hear your opinions on it. We may do a show on this story that has been unfolding about a WWE wrestler allegedly going to a troll's house to confront them. A troll was trolling a professional wrestler, so the mother effer decided to go to the troll's house. He found his location. I got to look more into that story, but if you have any stories that you think would be great to cover, you see my social media right there. Bong, bong, bong. Okay? The Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, but please do not DM me. Just at me or leave a comment or just say, yo, you got to cover this story, you know, and I will. I definitely will. He says it was Donovan, I predict. Yeah, we want to talk about a few things. I know a few people wanted me to talk about Joe Budden, that whole clip that went viral, what he was saying, and now everyone thinks that he's bi and everything. That was another thing people were asking me to talk about. Just let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the chats of all these videos. And I definitely will deliver videos that I've done recently on the channel. I think that you would like. There's one on, if you're a wrestling fan, we did about them doing this mass firing. They fired a ton of talent. And I've interviewed some of these folks on the screen, face-to-face interviews, like the beautiful Scarlett Bordeaux. So watch the interview here. Then we have a 2-part series covering the story of Alpo. So if you haven't seen these, this video is very fascinating because Alpo actually worked for Pepsi in the warehouse at Pepsi. Yes. So this is a video giving out a lot of information of stuff while he was in protection. So I want you to watch all these videos here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And damn what, hit that thumbs up button, please. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was him messing around with it. He says, she says, do a follow-up on this. More info to come for sure. Yes. Well, as I said, if I see a lot of likes, when this video is over, when this broadcast is over, please refresh and leave a comment because it will help the algorithm of this video. So always do that. If you're here to the end, refresh it, leave your opinions for people also to read your opinion. But yeah, I want to know how you feel about it. Do you feel, whose fault was it? Was it the people's fault? Whatever happened to people taking accountability for what they do, right? Everyone always wants to point the finger. Oh, it's that person's fault. It's that person's fault. It's that person's fault. Why don't people take accountability? Maybe people just don't know how to effing act, right? You know, blame the security all you want. Who was running there? Who was running toward the effing thing? The attendees. People don't know how to act. People don't know how to act, and look what that did. It led to 8 people, if not more, be, you know, no longer with us in this world. Sadly, let me double check one more time. I'm gonna go to TMZ and see if we have more reports on TMZ because they're pretty like on the case with this. Hit the thumbs up button, and once again, it's Saturday. Show some super chat love if you could. That'd be nice. Sources claim someone was injured in the crowd. Okay. Yeah. The stage are crazy, but then you look on the right, you're just like, it looked like it was a pretty well put together show. I mean, look at the stage, the atmosphere looked right. Looked like any other show. And then if you look at the picture on the left, it looked like a complete bag of shit, you know? Like some you see at a little show. Oh my God, see you on the other side. Ugh. That's kind of creepy, right? See you on the other side? Yikes. That is some creepy shit right there. Dope, that's what I was saying, bro. It's like that with the sneakers. I forgot who the hell said that before. But someone was saying that, man, it's sheepism. Sorry to say this, but why bring your child to them? That's what I'm saying, man. Pay for it from babysitter, bro. They got websites now. They got babysitters. You could find out about them. They've got ratings and shit. If you can't afford the babysitter, you shouldn't have bought the damn tickets to you. That's terrible. 10 years old? God. I'll tell you, I got a 9 and a 10-year-old. I would never in my life let my kids go to any concert alone. 10. Unless, I mean, I assume the parent brought the kid to the show, you know? But that's kind of creepy. See you on the other side. What is this right here? Oh, fuck. Brought me to Twitter when I tried muting it. That's just a... What's this? Oh, we got over that. Oh, that's nothing. This is shitty videos. Kylie Jenner was on hand at the festival when the chaos erupted. She was there with Travis's daughter, Stormy. I'm sure they were just fine, though. They weren't sitting in that fucking crowd. Yeah, so there's not really any updates. Look, what update is there going to be? Let's think about it. You know, there's no update. There's not going to, there's people were on some groupie shit and chase the stage. You can't blame anyone, honestly, but us humans that do this kind of activity. Because if you think about it, no matter how much security is there, what is security going to do? What if they doubled security? What are you going to do if you have herds of people running? If you didn't see the beginning of this video, watch it when we were analyzing the herds of people running through security. Let's say you double that security. You triple that security. You don't think hundreds of people running through the security they're going to be able to, they can't stop that shit. Let me see something. I want to see what Merlin's talking about. Nah, you got to refresh the page. There's more likes, but we could do better than that, guys. Everyone, hit the like button. Come on, people. People are upset about the likes being so low, and I don't blame you. Hit the like button real quick. There'll be more likes on the playback. I have faith in people. Yeah, you got to refresh it. If you refresh the show, there's more likes. It's not just 2 likes. I understand your aggravation. I know you love the show. I had someone backstage, but they left. That said that they knew about it. He said that he had some information about the show, but he's no longer there. Some people gotta wait. You gotta wait. I'm in the middle of some, you know. But you know, we had a few friends that lived near there, and we were even like, "Yo, man, go to that shit." God, they didn't go to it. Like Jimmy the Saint, he lives out that way. Oh well, what are we gonna do, guys? Once again, man, thoughts and prayers, and I mean that too. I mean, I have kids, so you know, I can't imagine that. You know, I got people that watch the show that's in their 20s. You know, imagine losing your life. I assume most of the people that this happened to were toward the front of that area. So also, if you're worried about that type of stuff, maybe don't be so close to the stage. For real. If you're just trying to watch the show, maybe stay midway in. You know, I'm not saying to go all the way in the nosebleeders, but always keep that in mind. When you go to these big events, always keep in mind, what do I do if you have a shit hits the fan moment? I always do that. Even if I go to an arena show, what do you do if shit hits the fan? You got to think that. You see what kind of world we live in. You have always got to have a backup plan when you're around other people. Dude, I go anywhere, I have a backup plan. I'm ready for anything. I'll have a smile on my face, look like I'm having a good time. I'm already 5 steps ahead of what the worst that could happen is all the time. You may say that's paranoia. I say it's being smart. If I even go to a bar, I pay attention to everyone around me. I pay attention to who's there. I pay attention to how people are moving. If I go to a club, I look at every person that when I'm sitting, if I'm at VIP or somewhere like that, I watch everyone. Not the whole time, but I pay attention. I do like a 20-minute check just mentally. I just browse real quick. What if someone fires up the place? Okay, I know I need to go right there. I'm going to be peace. I'm going to be safe. I went to that big festival. You guys seen the footage of that festival? There were over 55,000 people there every day. I knew exactly where to go if shit hits the fan. You know? You got to realize, and you got to be ready to possibly lose your balance. That's another thing. When you go to these big festivals, be ready to lose your balance. Because if that happens and people start running, you got to make sure that you don't fall to the ground. Because once you fall to the ground, like, people may not pick you up. You know, that's the one thing I like. One thing you got to respect about like the rock concerts. Because me, I listen to everything. You know, hip hop. I also love like rock and metal. You know, I listen to every type of music except like country. I can't get jiggy with the country music like that. But I've been to tons of hip hop concerts, been to tons of metal concerts and rock concerts. In the metal concerts, if you fall down, they always pick you up. It's like a law to in the community. Someone falls, you pick them up. If you notice, a lot of this trampling shit happened at a hip hop concert. We need to spread this awareness. If someone falls at a hip hop show, pick them up. And that vibe of the picking up in the rock concerts because of the mosh pits. You know the mosh pits when they're going crazy and knocking each other over. So that's where that comes from. You pick them up, pick people up if they fall down. You know what I'm saying? Someone said I'm lagging. Am I lagging or no? I may be lagging. All right. No one's even talking to me about this lagging. There's a lot of people in here, so maybe I'm lagging. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm about to get up out of here. Wait a minute. We'll see if I'm lagging. Merlin, what's up, bro?
What's going on? Good morning, my guy.
Good morning, man. What's your thoughts on this?
It's crazy. It's senseless.
Yeah.
And you know, a good point was made in the chat. We forgetting that there's a pandemic outside. What is all them people doing? And there's not one mask in sight.
You're right. You know what? You're right. I didn't see any masks.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And my son is 10. He's sitting in the living room playing Nintendo Switch Pokemon. What is a 10-year-old doing outside?
At a Travis Scott concert.
Yeah,
doing
the
Pokemon.
And then on top of that, let's ask the important question. If they were there, where are their parents?
I tell you, when I go out with my kids, my eyes on them. Always. Like, I am like not losing sight of my children.
Like, because to be honest with you, we're like, I mean, every parent should love their child, but from what I get from you and what everybody knew from me, we really love our kids.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be right anymore. If I have two kids, a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old, girl and a boy, if something happens to one of them, I wouldn't be able to function no more.
No, I'd need some serious psychological help.
Especially knowing that it could have been prevented.
Yeah. And I would never have taken my kids to any kind of show like that to be.
For what? The closest my kids get to any type of people like that is the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Or amusement park.
Yeah. Disney on Ice.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? When you taking your kid to Travis Scott, I mean, girls are even out there like this and shit at the shows.
Yeah.
And like, you want your kids around that type of shit? Like,
that's crazy.
I mean, it's like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? It's not exactly. It's not an environment for a child.
It's not. That's sad.
And
then the numbers, you know, they aren't official yet, but they're going to go up.
They're going to go up.
That's a lot of people. See, I'm from Philly. I'm not used to it being a lot of people like that at events, especially outdoors. We don't have that type of, you know, Texas is huge. If you ever been to Texas, there's a difference between Pennsylvania and Texas. There's a reason why Texas is the largest state in the United States. Look at you,
No,
Delz.
same here. Look, I'm a New York guy. Look, so Stay still, man. I like you like this, man. Let's stay clear and let's vibe. Because I got
I want to get my smoke.
No. I'm about to leave in like 5 minutes, B.
Go ahead. My smoke right here.
All right. So look.
You're not the only person that got fancy smoke, though.
Okay. So listen.
Go ahead.
Like me, I'm the New York guy, right? For me to go to something like that, I would always have to kind of drive a little bit myself, like drive upstate New York. All the shows would be at like venues, Madison Square Garden, all of that. My first big show, something like this, where it was like that was, as I said, recently, and that could have easily happened there, but it didn't, because I think that the security was a little bit more on point with shit. They may have booked the event where there was too many people there too.
Then you gotta look at it a different way, though. See, in New York, people are afraid to go to jail. You go to jail in New York, you're going to Rikers. In Texas, the laws are more, loose with the gun laws, and it's just.
Were you looking at me with an elephant right now, or are you looking at something else? That's a real elephant.
Is it?
Yeah, I went over to that Doc Antle's. I got invited to that Tiger King dude.
Yeah, it looked like it feels disgusting.
Dude, that place was the bomb.
No, I'm talking about the elephant, the actual texture of the elephant.
Dude, it felt crazy, bro. But the elephant loved me. The elephant was like smart as hell, man. You gotta watch that video. It's on here. Just search Tiger King DJ Delz Doc, and you'll see the elephant. It's in Myrtle Beach, bro. Yo, you get to hang out with tigers, elephants. I mean, I got a little bit of special treatment there, but it was like, because like I was vlogging there and filming, but it was kick ass.
That was this summer?
Oh, you go bring the kids there, they'll have a blast.
Yeah.
It was amazing, bro. Amazing experience, man. People there were so nice.
What you bring back? I know you brought back something.
Nah, just some memories.
Just some memories.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right there. Please.
That was a good show last night too, though.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I shared it with a lot of people that was talking to me about it this morning.
But Jimmy, I'm about to cut up out of here. I got to do a few things. I got to start my day. I just, I woke up this morning and I heard my girl talking about this, and I was like, wow, we got to talk about this, man. So, yo, man, thanks for tuning in. Yo, Merlin, thank you for camming up, bro. Appreciate you, man.
No problem, my guy. Anytime.
I'm going to talk to you soon, Merlin.
You have a blessed day. Everybody take care.
Yes, sir. Guys, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got to get out of here. I got to start my day. We've been here for an hour. Hit the thumbs up button. Once again, if you enjoyed this show, send $1 or $2, bong, right up top right there. And also, just leave comments. I want you guys to all refresh this video. As soon as I end the broadcast, refresh the video and leave a comment how you feel about it, so people could actually read the comments of how you feel about it, because people don't really be reading the chat. I want your opinion matters, man. I want you to tell us in the chat why this happened and anything else you feel like saying. So we're about to press end in just a second. If you're watching the playback, there'll be some boxes here. Watch some more videos and watch some of the other content here on the channel. 3, 2, 1, refresh.